Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the What's the Tea deck and we're going to bring in the Lovers Tarot. And this is from Love Oracle Cards and this one's from Amazon. So both of these decks were from Amazon. They were both gifted to me. So I'm really excited to connect with these as well. So thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So we're going to connect with the energy today with these cards around you, your person, your journey. So what's the message coming through for you today? What's the message for you? One card flying out there. What's the message coming through for them today? What's the message coming through for them today? There it is. One clear card. Powerful. And the energy around the journey. And what's the message coming through for you today? So I've got this message coming through already. Who cares what people think? Who cares what people think? It matters what you think and what you do and what you know. As long as you've got it right with God, that's all you need. Don't worry about what people think about you or your journey or what you're doing in your journey. It doesn't matter. It matters what you think and God, and that makes you good. As long as you're all right with God, you're good, okay? Make it right with God. What's the message around them today? What's the message coming through from them today? And remember, it's not just about God. It's about universe, higher power, whoever you connect with, okay? So make sure you get it right with your guides and you'll be okay. And this is the energy around the journey. So let's connect with you today then. So the first message is games. You may feel like things are happening now. You might think like, I've had enough. I'm all played out. I've had enough of these games. I've had enough of this. I'm tired. Yesterday, the message coming through was that you were giving your energy back to you. You were focusing on service. You were giving back to you. And I feel that's because you've had enough. You feel like you're just tired and drained and you feel like I'm all played out. I've had enough of these games. I need to put my energy back into myself and let this play out naturally. I need to trust the flow of the journey now. I need to have faith in what will be instead of trying to battle it all out. So it feels like you've had enough of these battles you've been going through. And we all go through battles on this journey. Inner battles. Battles with what people think. Battles with what people do. Battles with what your masculine's doing. Feeling like you're constantly giving and over-giving. And then eventually when you feel that way, you feel tired and drained and you feel like, I just can't keep doing this. It's making me tired. It's making me stressed out. It's making me unhealthy. It's making me miserable. And you are a generally happy person, a positive person. And when you feel like this journey is stripping you of that, stripping you of your natural light, you have to have time out to replenish yourself. And you get that with God, with your angels, with your guides, through meditation, self-care, focusing on service, going for walks, gratitude, raising your vibration through affirmations, things that make you feel better, filling up your own cup, because that replenishes your energy. And I feel you need to replenish your energy right now, ready for the new week, because you may feel like you've had enough. So I feel this played out as you've had enough. And really all it is that your person is waiting for the right time, or your journey hasn't yet moved into the right time because your journey is in divine timing. So you can see, first of all, this runner is waiting behind the lines. And I feel really what I'm connecting with 2 things. The first thing is your person is waiting for the right time to come forward. So they're not playing games with you, or they're not meaning to play games with you. They're just waiting for the right moment. The other thing is you have to ask the angels to assist you for them to actually get off this starting block. Because it's like they're waiting for you to say, thank you for being with me. Thank you for helping me. Praying to them, asking for help. Whatever you do, however you pray or bring them into your energy field through asking for support, they're waiting for that moment. So remember, the angels can only help you if you ask them to. It doesn't matter how you ask them, whether you ask them through prayer or you ask them through your mind or you ask them by writing it down or just saying, give me strength, is really calling on Archangel Michael. So you asking and then it is given helps you. It helps you to feel better. It says, playing at love but not serious about keeping it. Know what you want and be honest. So you may feel like your masculine isn't being serious about you or keeping you around or keeping you in their life. Or you may feel like they don't know what they want or they're not being honest with you. So you have to get honest with yourself and say, right, my piece of the puzzle right now is to focus on me. It's my move. I'm going to make my move by focusing on me, replenishing myself and giving back to me. And I really feel that's what you're being guided to do right now. Or maybe the ball's in your court. Maybe they've reached out to you and they're waiting to hear from you. It's your move. But I feel for the majority of you watching, you're thinking it's your move. You've got to make the move. If you want me, come and get me. I'm here. If you want me, show me. Make a change in your life. Do something instead of just waiting. It's time to take action and make your move. So I feel it's time for them to make the move and you're taking that step back. And the roles are reversing because yesterday we picked up very heavily on they are really afraid of losing you, that you're rejecting them, but you're not rejecting them at all. You're just directing your energy into other things. So I feel this energy today is to get your energy back because it's Sunday as well. You can replenish yourself. Maybe you've got time off work. Maybe you're playing some games today, which means you may be going bowling, or you may be playing board games with your family, or you may be doing other things. Maybe you're having a game of chess with someone, or maybe you're going running. Maybe your person is a runner and they are running today. And you may feel like they're running away from you, but they're not. They're just waiting for the right time. You may be watching sports. This could also be what they are doing. So the energy around them today, we've got boss daddy and we've got childish. So they know they've acted childish before. They know they've acted silly and immature. And now they're taking control to be the boss daddy. So before I even look at the cards and what they say, what I'm feeling here is that they actually want to step into this role of the masculine to take the lead and show you how they feel instead of being childish or naive. Now, remember, they're learning and growing. So it's not that your masculine is childish and naive. They've just been growing up and learning a lot. So they may act like they're playing games. What do people do when they play games? They're a bit childish. These could be childish games you feel they're playing because they're not stepping into that masculine role yet, or they're not doing what they need to do. So remember, they're being given strength right now. So never feel like or think that or even affirm it that your masculine is a coward or they are not stepping up, because they're finding the strength to do so. They're not a coward. A lot of them have got big life decisions to make and big changes to make. This can be in their relationships they're in, their financial situation, their jobs. Things that affect them in a big way. And they want to be the boss daddy. They want to do this. They want to be more stable. They want to bring stability into the connection with you. They want to be rich. And they feel rich when they're with you. They don't need money in the bank. They just need your love. Your love makes them feel rich. Some of them want to be business owners, CEOs. They want to step into that big D role. You know, they want to do that. This is what they are craving. And also what I'm connecting here is taking control with you, you know, being masculine with you. I'm not talking about gender here. Guy, gal, it doesn't matter. They want to be the one that comes forward and shows you love. They want to show up for you. Taking back their power, it makes them feel very desirable and sexy, stepping into that role. And they know that's what they need to do instead of being childish, instead of keeping themselves behind these lines and waiting. They want to take control, and you're giving them now the opportunity to do that by replenishing yourself. It says someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the term should be grow up or get out. So really it's like in your mind you're thinking grow up or get out. Now, I really don't mean that that's what you should say at all, because remember, everyone's learning here. But you may be thinking, if you're not going to show up for me, get out of my life. If you're not going to be there for me, I can handle this by myself until you're ready to come forward. So I feel this about you stepping into your power by setting your own boundaries down and realising your own worth and your own value. And saying, well, if you can't step up for me, if you can't become the masculine in power, then leave me alone until you can. And that's your energy. So I'm not saying you're saying this to them, but this is what your energy is saying to them. So they are aware that they've got to step up and fight for you and do something about this. They know they need to do this. There could also be children in the way as well with the childish messaging, you know. There could be kids and they could have responsibilities to their children. So they may be a dad, you know, or a mum, but they may have kids and they may be dealing with that. They may also be in a boss role in their life. So that could be with their karmic partner. Whereas, you know, they may be looking after the karmic partner for some reason. And that could be providing for them financially. It could be other reasons. This could also be at work. You know, they could work for their dad, or their dad could be their boss. So I feel there's many ways you can take this message, however it resonates with your situation. But I feel ultimately it's about them stepping up and speaking out to the people in their life who may be controlling them in some way. But no one is really controlling them. They have the power to control their life. They feel controlled or they feel obligated. And it's making them feel like a shadow of their former self, and they need to take control now. So that's another thing they're doing here, stepping up. So the energy around the journey, we've got bad reputation. And again, this is really where I was feeling, because who cares what people think? They may be worried about their reputation, thinking if I walk away from this job, or if I walk away from this lifestyle, or if I walk away from this person, or what are people going to think? They may be worried about getting a bad reputation. They may be worried about being seen as a bad person. And they're not a bad person. A lot of them would rather have bad things in their life than make changes because of being seen as a bad person. And that's something they're learning to do, to overcome judgment or the pointing finger. So it's so important right now you don't point the finger at them and say that they're acting childish or naive or a coward, because then you're just manifesting more of that in them. And they are working to retrieve their power and let everything else go so they can step into their power. And this is about you knowing as well that you're a good person. If people are saying you're a bad person because of things you're doing, if you're in love with your person, they're with someone else, you're not a bad person. That's people's perception of you. You know your truth. If people have got an image about you, you know your truth. It doesn't matter what people think. We've got struggle. So let go of the struggle. If you feel like you aren't being supported, it's not a team effort. It's best to stand alone. So again, there's this message where you're saying, I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be okay if it's not a team effort. So if you feel like your masculine isn't putting the energy in or the effort in, you know you've got to give back to you. That's what you're doing, focusing on service. And they know they need to put the effort in. So it's like you know that they need to put the effort in. They know they need to put the effort in. But you also have to stop judging them for how they're doing it. So instead of saying they need to do this, they should be doing that, focus on you. Focus on other things, other areas of your life, like your career, or your projects, or your goals, or service, or your family. Filling up your own cup, maybe your body. Being good to yourself, taking yourself out, doing things. Becoming your best friend, own best friend. Then you stand in this power, and you're not in struggle. You give it to heaven as well. Call on your angels, because you have needs. And you know you have needs, but guess what? So do they. And they are struggling because they are missing out on their needs being fulfilled, because you are the only one who can completely tick all those boxes. You fulfill their needs. So they are missing out on passion, desire, and love. They are missing out on all those things, real partnership, because they know they need to make a change. So they are struggling with all of this because they know that you're the one that meet their needs. And you may just be feeling upset because you don't feel like they are giving to you or giving you what you need. So again, you're being guided to give it to yourself. It says if emotional needs aren't being met, it's time to reassess. Touch is important too. Physical touch, because you might be getting it all on the 5D, but you want to manifest and create it in a physical way. You want to be them with them in a physical relationship, and you deserve that. However, your journey is still in divine timing. God is in charge. He will not let you down, and lessons are being learned. So until your person can step up and meet you halfway, give back to you, replenish yourself. And we've got many flames. So this is another message about there's many people who come into your life, but there's only one who really lights your fire. So you have many flames in your life, which means you have many soulmates or partners or people who excite you or are around you, but you only have one twin flame. And I feel that's really what you need to know. And he says it can take many tries to find the right one. Take a break when you need to and don't give up. So what I'm really feeling here is it can take many tries until you find the right time, because there's no other for you than them. You know that. You know yourself if you've been in karmic relationships. They haven't lasted. Or maybe you're wanting to end one right now. They may be in one, it's not going to last because you're meant to be with this person. It doesn't matter how. They've got karmic cycles they need to end and release themselves from. Trust in God's plan. Trust in the wood snake to get this done. Just take a break right now. Give back to you. That's the message. And they need a break to figure things out because they don't want to give up on you. You don't want to give up on them. But something has to give. Something has to change. Something has to happen to be together at the right time because you've both got needs. And also I feel they are really afraid of giving in to their needs because they're worried that people will think they're a bad person. They leave that partner or they leave this or that to be with you and you're the one that fulfills their needs. They've got to let go of the fear and the struggle about what people think. So it really is about overcoming the judgment. And I'm seeing this also as a birthday cake. And I feel this is also they feel bad because they may have missed your birthday or many birthdays or many special occasions with you. They don't want to miss out on any more of that. And it's the same with you if you would celebrate certain things. We've just had Valentine's Day. So it's very likely a lot of you didn't spend Valentine's Day together. And they were thinking about what it would have been like with you. With you, you would have pampered them. You would have maybe run them a nice bath, massaged them, cooked them a nice meal. Maybe even they would have took you out somewhere nice. But you would have given them a real powerful Valentine's Day or a birthday or Christmas. Or with you, it would be loving and passionate and everything it should be. Like how you see in the films and on the TV, how people put rose petals on the bed and all the things they do. These are things that you will do when you're together. And I feel this is also what they're thinking about. I don't want to miss out on another birthday where I could be spending it with you. I don't want to miss out on another Valentine's Day when I could be spending it with you. And I don't want to miss your birthday. I don't want to miss time with you because of other people or what people think or anything else. So I really feel this message is they are going through a big awakening process right now to be able to step into the masculine role. So if you feel like you're all played out, give back to yourself right now. Don't see them as childish or immature. Understand the learning. We all learn and grow, and that is a childish thing to do because we are God's children and we have to learn and we will make mistakes. But they are not meaning to play games with you, but they have to make the next move. And that move needs to be a strong move where they are free to be with you so they can have many, many special occasions with you and meet your needs so you can meet their needs. So really they have to release the struggle of caring what people think. And you need to release your struggle around trying to make it work or trying, so you take that step back. And the big message coming through as well today is it doesn't matter what people think, it matters what you think. As long as you've got it right with yourself and source, that's the most important thing. So take your questions and your strategies and everything you're experiencing right now to God, to the higher power, your angels, whomever you connect with. Take it to your angels and the answers will come. But a big message today about the masculine knowing they don't want to lose you and they're going to step up. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.